Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to pre-market update. Hope you all had a great long weekend if you're in US. Let's start with Bitcoin. So you can see Bitcoin is this is daily chart. This is live market. You can see in front of this massive white line resistance, and we got a 7 counts buy signal yesterday, which is Monday. So you can see 7 counts buy signal. Now on PPO, we have green line is below red line. So you really want to see this crossover happens to see Bitcoin going higher, and I want to show you just quickly whenever that crossover happens. You can see a crossover here, sub area here. We had a crossover, so Bitcoin bounced that time around 12%. And here, for example, when we had a crossover green line above red line, Bitcoin went from here to the top almost 24%. So you can see the same thing. Now, I really want to see that crossover, and reversal is true as well. Whenever that green line goes below red line, it dumps as well. So now the good thing for Bitcoin bulls is this low here, which happened on 15th of August, is still holding. So Bitcoin is still going higher. So if it can bounce from here, do not break this previous low here around 56,146. We still have higher high. All right. So you can see this is a low, this is high, higher low, higher high, and this could still be higher low, and then we can go higher. Now Bitcoin is in front of massive resistance. This is daily chart. You see all these EMA line. This is 200 EMA, 50 SMA, 50 EMA, 20 moving average, and you can also this light blue line is 200 EMA. In front of this multiple EMA facing a lot of resistance, not able to go above that. Now we need some kind of a news. We will see what other economic data might be coming this week that will help Bitcoin to break it. But I think as soon as we close above these resistance, it's going to be a massive move. So from here, I think Bitcoin is going to next resistance, which is around 16% away. All right, so that's the bullish case. So from here, a pump will be very bullish because Bitcoin is just consolidating and building energy here, and a breakout will be very, very bullish. Now, you really want to see green line go over red line, and that will be a confirmation. And if you get a green dot on this indicator RSI, that will be second confirmation that we're going higher. So that's what's happening on Bitcoin. On Ethereum is a bit weaker than Bitcoin, but again, Ethereum is also holding this low is higher than this low. So this is also a higher low scenario. We can see high and then higher low. And again, Ethereum is also facing some resistance around this white line, which is 20 moving average. Okay, so now on Ethereum's chart, ETH, there are a couple of gaps. First gap is around 3,000. Second gap is around 3940. For Ethereum to break out, first gap to recover is 19% away. Second gap is almost 57% away. So for Ethereum to go fill these gaps, Ethereum needs Bitcoin's help, and only then if Bitcoin pumps to this resistance, that could certainly help Ethereum to fill at least this first gap at 3,000. So that's what I think is going to happen. And let's do just quickly side by side comparison, just show you green line is buy line, red line is sell line. Left chart is only for day trading chart. This is 1 minute chart. If you want to know more about this chart, subscribe to my channel, click the join button, and I share these live every hour. I see these buy and sell zones. This is only for day trading for free with my Discord channel. And if you want to know about other indices and your favorite stocks, the buy and sell zones, you can subscribe, and you can let me know your user ID in the comment, and I'll add you to members only section where I share all other major indices, buy and sell levels, and your favorite stocks buy and sell levels as well. All right, so Bitcoin is right now in the resistance zone. All right, and on Ethereum, you can see on the live market is also, it's in the middle, it's in the neutral zone. So came to sell zone, dumped, and now it's in the neutral zone. All right, okay guys, that's it for crypto. So let's move to our traditional market. And please hit the like button on your way out if you are here only for crypto. Let's start with cycle analysis, SPX. You can see SPX is in this declining phase. So this is declining phase already started Friday, 23rd of August. Now we are into second week. So this could go until Wednesday. So from where we are right now, we have around a week left. So I'm expecting some choppiness and then probably a little bit decline. So it looks like Bitcoin is forming something like this here. Okay, so you can see here this declining phase just went sideways and then a breakout. So I'm looking for that thing. Okay, so just sideways movement and then a breakout, because looks like we are losing time. We don't have enough time to go down. And that's it for SPX. Looking for new highs around 5,900 by the end of this year. And on a day trading daily chart, you can see here on buy and sell levels, Bitcoin is sorry, Ethereum sorry, S&P 500 is near buy zone. You can see here now touching the buy zone. You don't want to be shorting here. Okay, so I'll be sharing every hour snapshots with my subscribers. So join if you are interested. And on live market, you can see we had a nice breakout last trading session, and now we're just consolidating. All right, so it's just a back test. So and let's look at SPY if there are any gaps on SPY. You can see SPY had a minor gap here. If I zoom in, you can see this gap is still not filled. If I go to 1 hour chart, if I hide these trading sessions, okay, it does look like this gap is filled. This was previous high, so SPY did fill the gap. So I think I should delete this. For some reason, I thought it's not filled, so it's filled now. So now looks like there are no gaps to the top side, and most of the gaps are on the bottom side. So looks like SPX has nothing left to the top. So the sky's the limit. It made a new high, looks like, and a couple of gaps to the downside. This gap here, I don't think it's going to be filled soon. It can chop around and go higher, but for some reason, if it goes down, just remember there's a big gap here around 544. All right, let's go to NASDAQ and let's do side-by-side comparison on NASDAQ. MNQ is a little weaker today morning, down 0.73%. Not sure what's the news, but this is not where you want to short. It's near the buy zone right now. And on triple Qs, let's see, let's go to triple Qs daily chart. There are a couple of gaps. One gap to the downside around 463, second gap to the upside around 495. So we are right now in the middle. Now, it did close above this red line, triple Qs on 50 SMA, so that's good news. If it can break out, stay above this red line, that's going to be very nice. My next target is around here, 495. Even from today where we are pre-market to that top gap is around 4.7% away. So that's my target, and we'll see how and when we reach there. Um, okay, and then on the reverse side, we have a down gap around 463 and then 451. All right, so keep these two gaps in mind. And Dow Jones here is also in the buy zone. You don't want to be shorting here. New highs on Dow Jones, so just back testing in the buy zone. And on DIA ETF, the gaps are all the way down to 407 and then 400. So that's going to take a while to fill, I think. Maybe next big dump. Russell 2000 is also in the buy zone. You don't want to be shorting here, you want to be buying. I think indices are set up for a nice pump at the open, so plan accordingly. And on IWM ETF, the gap is around 2113 and then 206. All right, so let's keep moving to Hang Seng Index, China. And let's see how China is doing. China is in the buy zone, all right, and daily chart is in the buy zone, so looking like holding this 20 moving average support. Let's look at major FANG stocks. Tesla is up pre-market 0.8% near sell zone. Gap fill is coming around 219. Second earnings gap is around 246. That will also be filled at some point. Still in front of this massive resistance, not able to break this white line. So let's see when it can break. For now, it's trying its best to hold above that. We'll see if it happens today. Apple is down a little bit pre-market in the neutral zone right now. Again, in the middle of two gaps, one gap around 234, second gap around 222. Amazon is in the sell zone. Massive candle looks like on last trading session. So nice breakout looks like. So a couple of gaps still there. On the top side, Netflix is probably at new all-time high. So going higher, looks everything is looking good. You can see the sky's the limit and all these green lines are gaps to the downside. Google still has a lot of room to go up, guys. So just plan accordingly. I think Google is still the best trade right now. You can see multiple, if you can hold for long term, a lot of money can be made on Google. Meta is also holding this white line, 20 moving average in the middle right now. Microsoft is also in the neutral line. Also another good trade after Google. Microsoft can also has a couple of gaps around 450, 449, and then the second gap is around 443. Still a lot of upside potential on Microsoft. Snowflakes is earnings after bad earnings, getting a 7 counts buy signal last trading session. Still near buy zone, still can go higher. Again, a lot of potential on Snowflakes. NVDA is driving market down, is down 2.3% after earnings went down yesterday, consolidated. Still looks like it wants to fill this gap around 109. So we'll see if it wants to fill that or if it wants to fill the top gap. So right now in the middle, in front of this 20 moving average, and then uh, AVGO. By the way, NVIDIA is in the buy zone. You don't want to be shorting this morning. You want to be buying NVIDIA. AVGO is in the middle neutral line and again holding above all moving averages and looking very good here. Earnings coming AVGO on 5th of September this Thursday. We'll see how it goes. Let's look at commodities real quick. Gold is down in the buy zone right now, consolidating on this 20 moving average, going higher on divergence on RSI on PPO. So it looks like gold is going higher with lower momentum. So we could expect a dip at some point in gold. I won't be trading gold. Silver is in the buy zone, very weak compared to gold. Again, look for support on this 200 EMA, which is around 27 bucks. Copper is also a little weaker in the buy zone right now. Crude oil, wow, down 3%. Wow, crude oil made a new low. This previous pivot broke, so that's good news for the people who want to buy. So next support could be here, somewhere around $70. So that's nice. So we will have cheap oil, so that's good. Just going down as we're talking. Maybe some news happening, not sure. Natural gas is also down, going towards buy zone right now on a daily chart near 20 moving average. Palladium is also down. Looks like dollar is pumping. No, not yet, but flat. But again, palladium is also near buy zone. Soybeans is trying to make a bottom. Maybe it did make a bottom. This 7 comes buy signal with divergence on PP and RSI. Let's see. Sugar is also going higher, so that's good. Sugar cannot go lower, guys. Everybody consumes sugar. Sugar is part of daily life. So I think eventually this was a good time to buy, consolidate. Still a good time to buy. There's a lot of potential on sugar, in my opinion. Wheat is again same thing, part of daily life. Trying to make a bottom, very good for the long-term hold. And corn is also same thing, trying to make a bottom. Dollar DXY is bouncing from this buy zone, this support area here. So now going towards next resistance, which is going to be here around 104. And looks like oil stocks could be a good buy. Just looking at some stocks, CNQ is also one of the biggest oil miner, and XOM. These could be good buys here, guys. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Please hit the like button on your way out and share this channel with friends and family, and I'll really appreciate that. VIX is bouncing a bit, and let's see what VIX can do. A bounce from here is not good for S&P 500. Maybe a little bounce, and then later on it will crush. Like I said, found support on this 200 EMA, so bouncing, and then it's going to eventually crash, like my SPX channel is suggesting. A bounce and then a crash on VIX where we get a new all-time high. All right, have a good one. Bye.